Awesome. Hope you are okay. So today's session, before I do anything else, and while I'm waiting for everyone to come on, so that you know, today's session is all about, we're going to talk about the creatives. So this is about the hurdles that most, in fact, near enough all of us creatives have to face and we have to overcome. It's going to be a big session today. So super excited. Let me know where you're listening from, if you're watching the replay or anything like that. Just put hashtag replay in and I will say hi, because I'm always in, even if you're not on live, and I'm able to say hi. So just let me know where you're listening from, and yeah, we'll just see. I'm going to take a couple of minutes while everybody's coming on. So hola family, we are here, we are live. I am in the Canary Islands today, Fuerteventura. I'm still here. I've been here for a couple of weeks. And it's been so good to just take some time out to get refocused, to be in the sun, to be part of, I love the Spanish vibe here. I just, everyone's speaking Spanish. I did learn at one point, but it's so rusty now. It's super rusty. So let me just check that we are live, that you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear and see me, and I will get started. Awesome, I think I'm live. This is good. Everything could be working today. Here's hoping. Let me know where you're listening, watching, whatever from. Okay, so this session today, guys, is really about looking at the hurdles that creatives have to face. I want to share with you a bit of my journey, a bit of behind the scenes of that, and what I've had to come to get to this place as well. And as creatives, whether you're a creative or not, or whether you class yourself as creative or not, we've all had dreams within our careers that we wanted to overcome or wanted to have happen, and we feel like we're hitting a block or a brick wall with it, that it's not actually happening the way we want it to. Whether that is a creative career or career in some other areas. But obviously, me being a creative and me being a musician, and I also trained in dance. I understand the struggles that a lot of creatives have to face. So if you're one of those today, say hi, let me know who you are, and then also what you do. So yeah, hopefully everyone can hear. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear everything okay. I will turn all volumes up to full max, because last week people struggled. So good, I love it. Love it when the tech works. Right, I think I am getting thumbs up, so hopefully everyone can hear. Awesome. Yay. Thanks, Krista. Thank you, sweet. You're so kind. She's so complimentary every time. Awesome. Wicked. So I'm going to crack on. Start this session today. Just loving it today. So I'm going to talk about the creative hurdles that artists have to face. It's so much fun. So if you're an artist yourself, or creative, or even today, like I said, if you've got a dream that you've wanted to have with your career and it's not happening, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear, what are the biggest hurdles that you've had to face for yourself? What is it that you struggled with making happen? Now, I know when I talk to a lot of creatives, because I work with a lot of creatives, alongside with them, helping them with their careers, a lot of them feel like they've been pushing and trying to make it happen for so long, and they are in this struggling state. And when you talk to them, their whole goal, and the whole goal of us creatives, is that we want to be able to bring our gifts out into the world. We want to be able to, do what we love full time, but actually have a career where we're making an impact. And I know for me and the artists that I surround myself with, that is their passion. They want to, in some ways, unleash their art, their creativity out into the world, and they want to inspire people through it and connect with people, which for me, that's what art is about. I want to be able to make a difference with my art, and whether that's in a different career as well, often that's what we want to be able to do. We want to be able to make an impact and connect and inspire the people around us. But I know for artists, the hurdles that I've faced personally, and a lot of my friends have faced, they've felt like there was always something holding them back. So they were going for like the auditions, they were trying to launch themselves independently as independent artists, they were trying to build a fan base so that they could actually launch their career online. A lot of them were trying to sell, and myself, trying to sell. And I've been in a place where, nothing's happened, nobody's purchased, and you're like, what is going on? Why is this not happening? And then you're watching other people and they're like literally making it and doing this stuff and like amazing experiences. You're like, well, why is this not happening for me? And this was my story like quite a few years back, and I just got into the state of like, why is this not happening? I'm recording, I'm promoting, I'm doing all the things that we're told as artists to do, but I wasn't getting the results. And I definitely got to a state where I felt like giving up. I felt like this is never going to happen for me. I've passed my time. I must not be good enough. All the stuff that plays in our minds. And, whether you're creative or not, this is the stuff when we don't get to achieve our dreams, when we don't get to go for what we love, it's like those little beliefs, the little whispers, or the thing on the shoulder starts telling us, like, well, you're just not good enough. This is never going to happen for you. And I'd love to hear what those things are for you. So even if you're watching the replay, just let me know, what is it? What are the kind of things that are playing around your head? Is it that I'm not good enough? This is never going to happen for me. If you're creative, especially, it's like we're putting ourselves out there, and it's like that challenge, that internal challenge all the time that feels like it's stopping us. And I know for me, I got to a stage where I was doing all this stuff and I was like, why am I not moving forward? It was like I was taking 2 steps forward and then nothing. It was like being held back. I kind of liken it to driving a car with the handbrake on. It's like you're flooring it and trying to accelerate, but the handbrake's on and everything is screeching and you are just not going, what I call it, your full, free, accelerated self, so to speak. And that's where I got to. And this was a few years back, and I was like, I'm done. I just got to a point where I was like, I am fucking done with this shit. I am done with holding myself back. I am done with not being the artist that I'm meant to be. And it wasn't even necessarily about being the artist I was meant to be. It was about being the fullness of me, being the most authentic, creative version of me that is naturally me, that was meant to be out in the world, but I was kind of holding it back. And I went on a huge journey of trying to discover why am I not letting myself have this career? And at first I was blaming everybody else. Oh, it's the industry, it's this. And I was like, okay, but other people I know are making it, are doing what I want to do. So what is the difference in me? What is the difference between their mindset and their ability and mine? Because and we start to compare ourselves, and that is a slippery slope. So I would not recommend that at all. But what it does, if it sets you on a journey of looking at yourself and going, actually, what are the patterns that are playing out here? What are the things that are holding me back? And that's what I started to do. I started to look at, why am I not allowing myself to have the career of my dreams? Why am I not allowing myself to be seen and push my work out there and build an amazing audience that love what I do? Why am I holding myself back from this? And that internal journey was the absolute key. It was that moment of complete breakthrough. And I had to work, firstly, to find everything out myself, because there wasn't anything specific at that time where it was like, oh, this is geared for artists and this is like the development work there was just nothing out there for the internal work for creatives. And so I just literally went on a mission, and I began to train myself in it. I began to learn about how to break through my mindset blocks, how to change limiting beliefs, how to rewire my behavior, how to change the patterns of behavior that I got going on, how to even unblock all the emotional blocks that were kind of holding me back. Because I had a lot of fear. When I say fear of being seen, fear of criticism, which some people wouldn't know this about me, because I've been performing since I was like a dot, an absolute dot. I was performing back in the day, all the time, and you wouldn't know that I had a fear of it, but I would, and then my throat would choke up even when I was still performing. And I'm like, you're a singer, Susanna, come on, like this fear should not be here for you. This is what you love to do. But for me, it was about having my voice being heard and being seen and allowing myself to be the full version of myself, because I was too afraid. I was so scared of criticism and judgment. And what I realized was that was a lot to do with obviously either your upbringing, the events and things in my life that I'd experienced, past experiences. And what that had done was build a belief system of like, it's not safe to be seen. It's not safe to put myself out there. It's not safe to actually be the real me. So I kind of put a facade up. And actually, the more I unpicked, the more I worked through this stuff, the more I applied the tools, which I will share with you, this, I cannot tell you the breakthroughs that happened. It was I'm going to share with you some of them, but I'm talking countless, week after week, month after month, things began to shift. And then as I started to do the work, everything accelerated. And I would say in the last couple of years, probably 3 to 4 years, it's really accelerated. And even in the last year, it's like I've turned the boost on. It's like, whew, because the mindset work has all clicked into gear along with all the emotional work. And that's the absolute key. So when when you, maybe as an artist, if you're at the moment where you're thinking, oh, I'm really struggling with this, I'm not getting the results I want, I'm not where I want to be, I'm not getting the parts when I go to auditions, I'm not, being able to promote myself, I'm not selling my stuff, it's just not selling, I don't know why, I'm doing what they've taught me, but it's just not happening. I guarantee you there are internal emotional and mental blocks that are stopping it, and that is the key, is to work on those so that you can basically rewire yourself, so those things become safe to you and they become part of who you are. It's like now you being the identity of like someone that's like, I am an artist, and owning that I am a creative, I am a painter, I am a musician, I am a dancer, whatever it is that you want to become. And it's owning that space. And that's all through the internal work. And for me, like I said, once I started to do this, the outcomes have been amazing. I was able to, just to give you a few of the things that came through, I was able to set up my own creative company and raise over, I think it was just over $1 million worth of investment and grants and funding. It was like phenomenal. And that was in a real short space of time. Which helped me launch my company. Then I was able to actually obviously launch my creative career, my music. I recorded my last album, Unlocked, which was amazing. Got to work with the most amazing producers, which then acted as a huge stepping stone to now where I'm recording my new album, working with Grammy award-winning producers. And I'm like, this just keeps getting better and better. I'm like, this is crazy. One of the things that happened, especially last year, at that point, I'd got like 0 followers I hadn't really been pushing my sales. And within 6 months of me deciding, right, this is what I'm going to do, I did the mindset work around it. I went from literally 0 to 25,000 followers within, I'm talking people that signed up, are inside my membership area, are inside my fan base, and 25,000 within 6 months. And I'm like, this stuff works. Like, even now, even though I've been doing this mindset work for years, I'm talking like really, it's been the last, few years that honestly I've gone, what on earth? This is crazy. And these are the kind of outcomes that can come, when we start doing this work. It's been absolutely amazing. I mean, I never would have thought that I'd get to travel the world and do what I love full time and record and just connect with people. And that's the most important thing for me, is that the art that I create, the music that I create actually inspires and connects and actually makes a difference. That for me is like, oh my gosh, if I can get those two working, I feel like I've won the lottery already, and that's my passion for you, whether you're a creative or not, that you get through to this space of like, what is it that I really want? And looking at what that dream is, that dream career, and then unpicking why that's not happening for you right now. Not in 10 years time, not in 20 years time, not even in a year's time. Why is that not happening now? And doing the internal work to overcome that. And so that's kind of my passion, and that's been my story that I wanted to share with everybody, because it's been so amazing, like breathtakingly amazing. Okay, so let me just check to see if there are any questions about that before I move on, because I want to share some amazing new stuff with you. Super cool. Awesome. So if you have any questions and you want to know a bit more about it, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. So yeah, cool. I think we've just got a few. I'm just checking in. I think we're all right. Okay, there's no questions coming through immediately. That's cool. But thank you guys for such beautiful, kind comments. That's so kind. Thank you, Krista, as well. Awesome. Okay, so my exciting news, what I've been working on, is a brand new course that's designed for creatives. So this is for musicians This is for creatives, whether you're a musician, a singer, dancer, choreographer, filmmaker, artist, whatever it is that you do, within the creative sector. The reason I've designed this is because what I found when I went out to do all this mindset work, there was nothing geared for just creatives, for just us creatives that could help us break through. So I wanted to do this. I was like, I want to provide something where we can come together as a whole load of creatives and go through this journey of unlocking our greatness. So I have created a course which is called Unlocking Greatness, and this is all about how to actually release the blocks that are stopping you from having your dream career and allowing you to unleash the greatness that you are into the world without having to struggle for years to trying to make it. And this is the point. What I want to stop happening when I speak to my creative friends is this struggle that a lot of the artists are going through, and I'm like, this just doesn't need to happen. And the whole point of this is that when I truly believe, I know this sounds a little bit funny, but I truly believe that when creatives get aligned, and I'm talking about mindset, emotions, energy, the whole thing, when they get aligned and become the most authentic version of themselves, man alive, gets my heart going. The creativity, the songs, the art, the beautiful creations that come out of them is awe-inspiring and life-changing for those that hear it. And that is my passion, that artists are equipped with this mindset, this well-being stuff, that they just go, right, I know what to do, I know how to break through, that they don't have these blocks and this frustration anymore. And that's my passion for you, if you are a creative and you're listening to this, that you get to a state where the blocks, the frustration, the outcomes that you want are literally, all the blocks around that are removed, and you get to do what you love. That's the whole passion. So I want to talk a little bit about what it is so that you can get an idea and how you can get hold of it, because this is brand new. I am launching it and I am super excited. Now, I have worked with a lot of creatives before, but I've never put it completely into this course like this. I mean, we had something when we first started out many years ago when I had my first company, but this one is absolutely everything I have learned and I'm passionate about, and I know, it gets super amazing results. So this is what Unlocking Greatness is all about. So as I said, it's for creatives that want to make a difference in the world, that want to make an impact, that want to become the fullness of their creative self that they want to be. And whether that's turning your career into a full-time job, whether that's selling your art online, whether that's getting to tour worldwide, whatever your dream is, this is the whole point, that we unlock the things that are blocking you so that you can have that dream career. That's really what it's about. It's like you designing what that looks like for you, not what the industry says, not what anybody else says, but what that is for you. So as I said, this is called Unlocking Greatness. The whole thing around it is that it's how to release the blocks that are stopping you from having your dream career and allowing your greatness to unleash in the world. So without you struggling for absolute ages trying to make it. So inside the program, there's 4 masterclasses, 4 big but 4 main masterclasses, and within that there's extra training. But I just want to give you an overview, if that's okay. So masterclass 1, I've called it Reignite. So this is about you rediscovering your greatest joy so that it reignites that creativity and that passion, because a lot of creatives that I've spoken to are feeling a little bit like, I'm so tired of pushing, I don't know what to do next, I feel done. So we're going to reignite that joy, reignite that passion, get you kick-started, get you connected back to that true, authentic, creative self that you are, and unleash the real creative you into the world. And the whole point of this is that it supercharges your creativity so that you can inspire people, so that you can connect and ultimately make a difference to people's lives. And I want to teach you how to do that, how to connect those 2 aspects, because that's what we're here for, to be our amazing creative selves and make a difference. So Masterclass 2 is Unlocked and Free. And so this is all about discovering what's stopping you from having that dream career. This is about looking at all the blocks, the limiting beliefs. We're going to learn how to release the limiting beliefs really fast, how to get them out, how to clear ourselves so that we can basically manifest the dream career that we want. Then we're going to use actually the powers of manifesting to attract the life-changing opportunities that you want. And that's exactly what I used to get my Grammy Award-winning producer. The stuff that I teach in this was like, right, this is what I want to attract. And I literally set the intention probably two to 3 weeks before. I was like, I really want to work with this producer, because he'd worked with certain people that I was like, I really, really like. And I was like, I want to work with him. And within 2 or 3 weeks, it happened totally. And I'm like, okay, this is amazing. So, and this is the stuff that can happen for you too. The next one is Masterclass 3, and this is called I Am. So this is about becoming the artist that you were born to be. It's about discovering, the superpower. It's about becoming that super amazing artist that you were actually born to be and engaging that. Then we're going to go throughout this of looking at the how to actually transform your self-beliefs. So a lot of artists and creatives struggle with believing in ourselves. It's something that from the moment we start training to even now, it's like the days where we step into something new, we go, I don't believe in myself. And we're going to look at how to actually superpower the transformation around that. Then in the same masterclass, we're going to look at releasing the fear of being seen and allowing your authentic self to shine. Now, this is key, because a lot of our blocks from us not actually having our dream career is that we're fearful of being seen and what that will do to us and what are the negative consequences about that. So this is what this will unpick and showcase and show you how to overcome. Then Masterclass 4 is the Career Accelerator. And this stuff, once you've got all the other stuff in place, oh my gosh, you're gonna get some results. So this is all about getting clear, getting focused, and getting the results. Then we're gonna look at how the daily aligned moves that will actually launch your career, how to do those, because there's certain things that I know that I do every day that are what I call, and other people have called, power moves. It gets us through and we're like, right, I am going to get the results that I want. Here's my goal, this is what I'm going for, and that's how it kind of works, because we've done all the clearing, we've got all rid of all the blocks that are moving, so we start to get results. Then I'm going to talk you through how to stay consistent and allow for even greater success. These 4 main masterclasses are amazing by themselves, because I know this stuff works. I know. And so that's part of what's happening in this Unlocking Greatness. Then what I want to offer you is some amazing bonuses. So I've created an online community for the creatives, for all of you guys to come inside, where we can share ideas, support each other. I will be in there myself. I will be supporting you. We will be working through the blocks and the limiting beliefs and showing you how to transform as quick as possible. And then I'm gonna do live Q&As with you. So one of the things that I wanted to do was, if you had a specific block that you're going, Susanna, I have no clue how to overcome this, you can bring that to the live Q&A session and I can work it through with you. We can look at all the techniques and the strategies to do that so that you can actually overcome them as quick as possible and get the results you want. That's the point. Then this one's my favorite. I know I'm like a kid at Christmas. I was super excited about this. I was like, oh. So this one is the money mindset bonus training. So I have done the most immense mindset work on my money mindset ever. Like, I have worked on myself to clear this stuff because I had a really bad pattern with money. So one of the things that I believed, being a creative, if I sell my stuff, I'm selling out. That was one of my beliefs. And I was like, this stuff needs to change. And then I was so used to living hand to mouth every fucking month. No money left in the bank. And I was like, this pattern needs to change, because this is not how all artists live. This was how I was living. Now, there's quite a few of us that have lived in that place for a long time. But I'm telling you, like, this can transform so easily when we do the mindset work. And I want to teach you, because I am freaking passionate about this stuff, because this is the stuff, the mindset around money that flipped everything. I could travel, I had freedom, and that's the whole point of it. It wasn't so much, I need the money. Nothing about that. It was about financial freedom so that I could be free to choose the career I wanted, choose the people I wanted to work with, choose where I wanted to travel. That's the whole point. Freedom. So yeah, and then inside of that, I'm also giving you some workbooks done for you guys, all that kind of stuff. Then my big passion as well, as you guys may know, I love the mindset work, I love meditation and these activations. So I'm going to give you some of my own personal activations that I use that have helped me through the feelings of not feeling good enough, that have helped me through the feelings of not having enough money, all that stuff, and step it. And they're like activations, meditation guided, so that you can launch your career. And the moment that I started to do these, that's when I have to say, because I was tuning in and I was really giving myself and my mind space to rewire everything. It felt like everything was like clicking into gear and the gears were all tuning in, and that's what this stuff does. So that's the whole point. So that's unlocking greatness, guys. I'm super excited about it. If you have any questions, let me know. Hey Billy, nice to see you on. Hey Krista, congrats. Oh, thanks, sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm super excited about this coming out and supporting artists. Like, I think, I'm super passionate about it, as you can tell. So if you have any questions about it, or if you want to get involved, if you want to get hold of it, the first training releases on Monday let me just check the days because I can't get it. Monday the 7th. So it releases this Monday coming. That will be Masterclass 1 will be released and ready to go. And then we will do live Q&As together. We will do the journey together and we will break through. So that's what's happening. If you want to get hold of it, just literally either comment below the live stream and I can send you the link, or you can message me and I will send you the link to grab hold of that, so you can just come inside and get joined up. And if you have any questions about it, even if you're watching the replay, I'll be on to kind of help and support. Okay, and that is unlocking greatness, and that's what I'm doing right now. It's been an epic week, and oh my gosh, do I love this stuff. I love my music, obviously, but I love this amazing stuff. So yeah, but if you have any questions, let me know. On the other front, music side, I have just had a mix back of the LOVE song, which I've performed for you before. I've had the final mix back from the producer today, and it is amazing. Super excited. So that will be coming out soon. So yeah. Hey Liz! Oh, it's been so long. Hope you're okay. Big hugs to you. Hope you're okay. And if you're not a creative and you're on this call and you think that it would inspire them, please share the video or connect them to me in some way, because I really want to be on this mission of supporting emerging and even established artists that are working through some stuff, because we all have stuff to work through. We all do. So if you are wanting to join and wanting to come inside the Unlocking Greatness stuff course, just get in touch and I will send you the link. And yeah, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. I super love talking about this today. Like, love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right, have an amazing week, amazing day, and get in touch if you want to know more about Unlocking Greatness and be part of this amazing community of creatives. Super excited. All right, guys, mwah. Big hugs, big loves, and go and be your most amazing, creative, authentic self. All right, see you soon. Take care.